Hey guys, Captain Nate checking in with your weekly fishing report for the week of May 20th. I got a couple of guys here. Michael flew in late last night from Idaho to come out and fish with his son, and they wanted to target some kokanee. Today was the first day that we tried it. Let me go and show you what we got. Donkeys. We got some big old slob kokanee. Right here, this is our chrome killer corn, tuna oil, tablespoon and a half of chrome killer, and some Potsy's dye, and some massive kokanee. First trip of the year, guys. First trip of the year targeting kokanee. We got them, double limits. We released a lot of rainbows while we were fishing. We were not here for the trout today. They all got to swim back, and don't know if they'll be so lucky on Thursday when I take these guys out again, but for now, they got lucky. We ran Trinidad tackle, T-Pex is smashed, Uncle Larry smashed. The key was to be in the zone. All these fish are anywhere from, I'd say, 40 feet all the way down to about 70 feet, and they are hammering gear. Stay away from everybody else, like I always preach to you. Don't come out looking for me, because I'm going to move away from you. And we're going to keep catching fish. So find your own fish. You will have a much better chance of catching them. But we ran everything on the Trinidad Dodgers. We had straight gold. We ran pink. We ran moon jelly. Everything worked great. Everything worked fantastic. And we're in full-blown kokanee season now. Now that I'm on them, I probably won't stop targeting them. We'll just go out and beat them up from here on out. We'll be mixing in some trout. If you still want king salmon, we got you on that too. That's your weekly report for May 20th. Berryessa is on fire. Everything you want, come get it. Amador. Amador's still kicking out some real nice fish. Most of the fish now are between 20 to 40 feet. Trigger spoons, Trigger Spoon Junior, Speedy Shiners. Make sure you scent them up and go out there and give it a run. Longer setbacks, just because the fish aren't that deep quite yet, and there's still a lot of boating pressure. So make sure that you go out there and give them a little support, guys. You know, those lakes out there, they're hurting with Amador, Pardee, Camanche as well. With having those lakes closed, go out there, give them a little support. Camanche, Pardee, tougher and tougher each week. Reason being is that you don't have much access at Pardee. You got to get them the same day that they plant, if not one day after. At Camanche, you have a lot of options at the North Shore. You can drive around to the peninsulas. The only thing you got to do, make sure you bring a long rod so you can cast far. Get out there a long ways and use long leaders. The people are being successful, and there are some being very successful. I saw one group, they all got their limits. They had 20 trout, I think, 2 days ago. And the reason being, they all had really long, almost like surf rods, and they were bombing it out to the deep water, and they were smoking them on PowerBait, guys. You know, rainbow with glitter, chartreuse. Those colors are always the top colors out there. Make sure you fish on that North Shore, or there's a nice deep slot. If you go around the point from the launch ramp on the South Shore, there's a nice deep slot out there, maybe about 200 yards down, and you can really get in some nice fish there as well. Other than that, guys, that's gonna wrap up my report for this week. Give me a ring. We're bucking into July. Don't miss out. These kokanee are huge right now. They're gonna be massive come July and August. King salmon's great. Trout's great. We probably released at least 10 trout today. And, we probably lost 5 or 6 kokanee, missed a handful of other opportunities. So it's on. Give me a ring. We'll get you out here and we'll get you on some fish. Give us a like, subscribe, Catch America. We have great content. Check out our packages online. We have some good spoon packages. I'll be having a kokanee and king salmon package out there by the end of the week. Everyone have a blessed day, and we'll talk with you next week.
That's good fit. Oh, it's a light. Nice.
Shit, Justin, that was the time you needed to grab it.
That's all right, man. Look at this. Look at that thing. Right there.
That's a big lightning trout right there. I can't get my hand around him.
Yeah.
High point of my day. Woo! Howdy, folks. Kel Kellogg here. It is time for your Collins Lake fishing report. And I got to be honest, the fishing right now at Collins Lake is pretty darn slow. Our surface temperature is 68 degrees. We've got a lot of wind today, so the temperature hasn't moved much. Started out today, it was 67. Now it's 68. Earlier in the week, when we had calm conditions, temperature would start out at 66, 67 degrees, and it would spike up into the lower 70s. Fish have dropped into the water column just a little bit. I'm catching most of my trout between 17 and 25 feet deep. I'm marking what I believe to be trout all the way down to 40 and 50 feet deep. Number one bait this week was the pink, bubblegum pink Trout Tricks minnow with trigger scent on it. I've been spiking them with trigger scent, and that seems to help close the deal quite a bit. I am starting to get some spoonfish these days. My number one spoon has been, if I can get it out of my finger, number one spoon has been the orange Trigger Spoon Junior, but I'm also getting action on the Trinidad Tackle popped eye spoons. Very unique spoon, and they are starting to work. Target speed out here, anywhere from 1.8 to 2.2, 2.3. Definitely shooting for 2 miles an hour still. I'm running a variety of divers. I just hooked up a downrigger on the boat. I think that's going to be important as we move forward and the surface temperature continues to rise. Beyond that, I guess I'd have to rate the fishing as fair to good right now. There's a lot of trout in the lake. The conditions look very good. They're just not willing to commit. They're not biting very aggressively. I'm also seeing a lot of immature threadfin shad in the lake, so perhaps they're feeding on those. I haven't noted those in the stomachs of the fish that I've been cleaning, but maybe they're starting to feed on those. Don't know. The trout over the last week have been a mix of standard rainbows and lightning trout. Big fish of the week was about a 4.5 to 5 pound lightning trout. Got that one on my last trip. Got that one on a pink minnow. Trolled at about 20 feet deep on a Chinook diver. Fished off the front of the boat. That's it for now. I'm hoping to bring you a better report next week. I'm Kel Kellogg. If you like this kind of content, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and you'll always know when the Catch America team is here talking about fishing and giving you tips and information on where you can go and get your fish on. Have a great day, and I'll catch you real soon.
Hey everybody, Captain Brian with Big Daddy's Guide Service, bringing you this week's Catch America Lake Almanor fishing report. If I had to sum up this week's fishing and weather conditions in a word, that word would be inconsistent. We've seen everything from flat, glassy, calm. You can see we've got a beautiful day going on right now behind me here in the camera. We've seen big wind, we've seen cloud cover, we've seen rain, we've seen combination of all of it literally in the same day. And just like the weather being inconsistent, so is our bite. We've had very spurty this week, so you'll get 2 or 3 fish real quick and then go for a while with nothing, then get a couple more bites real quick. So again, that word of the day or word of the week is inconsistent. Just like we have in weeks past, we've kind of used a combination of both what we call fast and slow patterns here. On the fast side, we're covering a lot of water, running up in the 3+ mile an hour range, pulling hardware, pulling spoons like the Optimizer Juniors, the Trigger spoons, loading those up with a bunch of scent. On the slow side of things, as is pretty typical and we've been doing in the weeks past, is kind of a combination of soft plastics and nightcrawlers, and we're cutting things down, looking for a smaller presentation size right now. Seem to be what the fish are responding to, and the bulk of the active fish seems like we're still finding them in that 15 to 30 foot range. Sometimes as deep as 35 feet is probably as deep as we fished in the last week. Not too much on the surface. Again, you'll see a lot of fish up on top swirling, they're feeding on the aquatic bug hatches that are coming up from the bottom. So they can feed on them at any level. But with the amount of bird activity we have out here, the ospreys and the eagles, those fish you see swirling at the surface and tailing at the surface, they're not going to stay there very long. Let's talk about lake conditions here at Lake Almanor for just a second. The lake's still on the rise. We're basically sitting about 2 feet from maximum pool, so we're almost topped off for the year. The water clarity continues to improve. Weeks ago, that was kind of an issue for us, especially with some of the tributaries bringing a lot of sediment into the lake and a lot of cloudy water. We are on the improved side of that now. The water does look good, real nice, pretty green color out here. Water temps are running in the low to mid 50s depending on the time of day and location you are around the lake. That can be impacted though. We get some of these cloudy days with a lot of wind and even some rain. Sometimes that water temperature won't come up as high on those days. Other days when you get flat conditions like we have going right now with sunny skies, we're going to see that water temperature creep up a little faster. But all of that plays into the hands of the aquatic bug hatches. They're still going strong. We got lots of midges coming off. I filleted a couple of fish just yesterday. Saw my first hex fly larva of the year in a couple of rainbows that I filleted for the guys. So things are happening here. Springtime is happening here at Lake Almanor. And we're looking forward to some more great fishing ahead. We got a beautiful day out here. You can see in the camera behind me, blue skies, couple of white puffy clouds, flat surface conditions. Not necessarily ideal, however, we just released a beautiful 27-inch brown. While most of our catches recently have been made up of rainbow trout that are targeting the aquatic bug hatch that's happening here at the lake, we are seeing browns every day in the mix. In fact, we just released a beautiful 27-inch brown. That fish absolutely hammered a soft plastic minnow scented with Browntown scent.
Hey, all right, we're headed out home from a day of fishing. This is Kevin Brock doing a weekly report for Catch America. Well, the striper fishing in the Colusa area down is getting a little tougher. Although we're still getting lots of nice fish, it's not as good as it was. Fish down to Verona have been backing down, and that's been really good. Water conditions over there in Colusa area are clear and the water's dropping. Now Verona and Knight's Landing, a lot of fish there, but they're starting to move down too. Guys that fished there yesterday got a bunch of shakers. So, you know, the stripers are definitely moving back down. So I'd stay Verona below Knight's Landing and work your way down that way. There was some fish caught below Tisdale yesterday, pretty good too. But yeah, I mean, we're still getting a bunch of nice fish. A lot of fish that haven't spawned, so that's been good. The kokanee's starting to pick up all around. The shad fishing starting to pick up. So we're tearing right off into other things. Our bite today was minnows. We use minnows all day for our limits of stripers, and yeah, it's been real good. What a season for the upper river, and it will continue in the delta and in the bay. Outside air temperature, weather is beautiful. It's in the low 70s. It's absolutely spectacular. Water temperature getting to be 63, 64 degrees in this area. If you're planning on doing fishing next week for stripers, I'd head lower. And then if you're planning on kokanee, Bullard's Bar is starting to go off. Whiskeytown's been pretty good. Shasta is a new one that's getting going. So there's kind of just a wide report right there. But we'll be moving next week from the stripers over to probably to Bullard's Bar, fishing over there, and then Whiskeytown after that. Then we'll check out Lake Oroville. We'll give you a report on that. So yeah, check out the videos, check out the pictures, like and subscribe. We do have product with Catch America, the Kevin Brock plugs, and trolling tails and swim baits that are working really good down towards the delta. You can see some of the videos on that. So anyway, we thank you very much for all your support. As always, God bless you all. Take care. Have a great day.
Hey guys, today we're out striper fishing delta. Sacramento River kind of went dead, so we came on down here for my last week or so of fishing. Got my crew here. Look at these guys. They're so happy to be out here. It's unreal. No wind. Sun's just coming up. Very few boats. And we're gonna go out and crush these poor little boogers. Hey guys, Brett Brady here, Barebones Guide Service, and this is Catch America. Hey, we're just finishing up our striper season. River really took a nosedive this last couple of days, so we decided to pull down into the Delta system. And man, what a slugfest it's been. Incredible day today, probably over 60, 70 fish. We actually had our limits in minutes, and that is no lie. Triples, doubles, just absolutely insane fishing. Our best offering out there was Blade Runner spoons in green and black. Just destroyed those things, as well as some minnow fishing as well. But man, the spoon was on fire. Just absolutely killed them. So a great day on the water. This I think is going to be wrapping up here real soon. Even down here, these fish are spawning off extremely fast. We're on just the remnants of what's left. But what a fantastic day. A great ending to our striper season. So with that, guys, I have some video and some pictures there. Take a look at them. It was just an absolute ball. All right, until next time. And here we go again, and we're on doubles again. We got a double one there, and we got Frank over here on one. Come on, let's go for the triple. All right, we got father and son here. Come on, Frank, get him up. Here he comes. Get that puppy up here. We've only done about 50 or 60 of these fish already this morning. And this is called striper fishing right now. Oh, nice one. This is a good one here. Ah, that's a good one. There we go. Bring it up out there. There you are. And that's a big one up there. That's a good one.
We'll see.
Yeah, baby.
I think he's got you, Frank. I think he's got you. Okay, we're out here just absolutely smashing stripers. We're on spoons. We got fish on the deck. I got Carlos up there on one. We got another good one here, and he's getting the net right there on that one. He's got to lay it on the floor. And we're gonna run up here. We gotta go take another a little bit. There you go, right there. Hold him right there. Yep, there you set and go. And he's in the bucket too, and we got fish laying everywhere. There's a fish right there, and there's a fish over there, and there's another fish right there. This is what we call striper fishing on the Delta. Ooh-wee. That's what my fish finder looks like. Look at that puppy. It's solid fish. Oh, and we're here all by ourselves. Come on, let's go. Get some more. Till the next time.
Hi, I'm Captain Monty Smith of Gold Country Sport Fishing, and I'm here with your weekly Catch America Don Pedro fishing report. It's really good fishing right now. The water conditions, to start off with, are excellent. You can still see a shark weight 12 to 13 feet down. The lake continues to rise, and now Blue Oaks probably will be closing today, Tuesday. What day is it? The 20th. It'll probably be closing tomorrow. When I left there today, it's only a couple more feet or less, and it will be into the parking lot at Blue Oaks, and it's going to have to wait 4 or 5 days before it gets over the top and up into the higher end of the very last ramp. Fishing is really, really good. We was out there for the past week every day, catching a lot of king salmon right now. It's all about kings. We're catching kokanee, 2 to 3 kokanee on every trip, and they're nice. There's some small ones. There's some next year's fish in there, but they're 14, 15 inches, and they're fat and healthy, so that's great. King salmon are anywhere from 1.5 pounds to 5 pounds. And today's trip, we ran 3 people. It was an excellent day. They had 9 king salmon, 5 rainbows, and a German brown that weighed over 7.5 pounds. What a beautiful fish. Guy did a great job catching it, and we netted it. And we didn't really know what it was. We could see a color of it, but when its big dorsal fin was sticking out of the water, we were like, well, we knew we had a great fish. Once I netted it, I told everybody to get their cameras. We're going to pick it up, release it from the hooks out of its mouth, and we're going to snap as many photos as we can. And as soon as we did that, I took it and we released it back into the water. I thought we might have to revive it a little bit, but no. A couple of back and forth movements. The fish took off with ease. So that was great to see. Today we ran frozen shad in an area for a while, and that produced a 2.5 pound king. And the wind started to blow, and they wanted a bathroom break, so we went to the bathroom and we changed over to dodgers and lures, apexes and stuff like that. And that's what produced the fish. The wind came up just like it has for the past 3 days. We've been fighting wind, but that's okay. You know, it wasn't too bad. It was fishable. And, you know, like I said, today was an excellent day. Yesterday we did good. We had several kings and several rainbows and some kokanee. And last Friday we did excellent. We had 4 guys and a kid, and they had 14 fish that day. They had a bunch of rainbows and king salmon and some kokanee. Saturday's trip, the weather came in, barometric pressure change. That's when the wind started. We ended up with 7 that day. Sunday, we went out, took a kid that's never been fishing before, caught his very first fish. He caught about almost a 3 pound king salmon. He did a great job all by himself. And it's been a great week out there. And what we're using, you know, we're running spoons. We ran spoons yesterday because of the wind, and that's the only way we could really control the boat. Today the wind came up, but it wasn't as bad, and we ran dodgers and apexes and stuff like that. Tipped with corn in this one location, and that's where we came up with the brown and the 9 kings and the 5 rainbows. So if you're wanting to get out, please give me a call. Be glad to take you. The picture will be on Catch America's website. So please like and subscribe to Catch America. And if you'd like to book a trip with me, give me a call or text 209-581-4734, or get a hold of me. Check out my website, goldcountrysportfishing.com. I got a blog on there and 15 years of pictures of proven that I can catch fish. So I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for tuning in to Catch America. And we'll see you next week. I'm Captain Monty Smith, Gold Country Sport Fishing. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, I'm Captain Jeff Goodwin with Catch America Fishing, and this week's report for Shasta Lake for the week of May 20th. We've been fishing Shasta Lake beginning this week, and we're finding some really good fishing for specifically kokanee salmon. We've had some client groups out here, and for the first time and well, ever for us really, we've been getting limits of kokanee for our clients, and they're beautiful fish. Super clean, running about 14 inches to 16 inches. And man, they just cut super nice, beautiful red meat. Anyways, we're using just a lot of Catch America Dodgers. We're using Uncle Jerry's spinner rigs and tipping that with corn. The garlic and tuna scent has been really good. Let's see, fishing really about 35 to 50 feet, and we're trolling anywhere from 1.1 mile an hour to 1.5, even trolling a little bit faster sometimes, trying to look for some trout, and we're still getting bit by the kokanee. So I'd say the kokanee fishing is excellent on Shasta. Water conditions are perfect. Surface temperatures are pushing 70 degrees, so you know, maybe by next week we'll wake up to 70-degree water temps in the morning. That's going to push our fish down a little bit, but we expect that and actually hope for that here in the summertime. So that's about it. You know, the Sacramento River is fishing really good for wild rainbow trout. We have a partner boat out there fishing and doing really well. Whiskeytown isn't doing all that great, I hear. It's kind of slow, but definitely worth fishing. And Trinity Lake, just like I reported on my last report, has some pretty decent kokanee this year, and the king salmon are on the bite as well. So that's the what's up for fishing in my area up here in Redding. If you continue to enjoy these reports, hit the like button on this report and hit the subscribe button for Catch America Fishing channel. Anyways, so till next week, I'll be giving another report from Shasta Lake as well, as I will be throughout the summer. So we'll look forward to sharing some information with you guys again, and hope everybody has a great week. All right.
Hi everyone, Captain Wes Hoskin with Catch America, owner of Gray Light Guide Service. I'm here with your weekly fishing report from the Eastern Sierra. Got the beautiful Bridgeport Reservoir behind me. It's May 18th. We've been fishing both Bridgeport Reservoir and Upper Twin Lakes. The fishing on both these lakes have been good. Bridgeport Reservoir, mainly trolling right now. There's a lot of bait fishermen too that are doing well, but temperatures are about mid 50 degrees. Water clarity is pretty good for this time of year. The number one lure that we were using out there was a trigger spoon and gold pattern with prisms. And then on Upper Twin Lakes, water temps are about 48 degrees in the morning and warming up to low 50s. There, the number one thing was a trigger worm, bubblegum color with an action disc in front of it. Really, really good bite on that this week, trolling in shallow water. Also, we got the Memorial Day weekend coming up. Be careful out there. These water temps are really, really cold right now, and the wind this past week has been really, really tough in the afternoon. So just be careful out there for this weekend. And also take a minute to think about what Memorial Day weekend really is and all the people that sacrifice for our country. Also, we're going to be releasing new patterns, some new lures and gear that I've been working on that's been really successful out here on the Eastern Sierra. So I hope to get that package to you guys, help put some more fish in your box. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to Catch America Fishing for your weekly fishing report, and we'll see you on the water.
Hello, this is Roger George with Roger George Guide Service. I'm here in San Luis today, and we have about 90 degrees temperature today. We got algae growing like crazy in here. The water's been going down about a foot today, so now we're at about 1.5 million acre feet out of 2.1 total capacity. So the water's been falling, and so that has not helped us at all as far as the fishing, with it going down that consistently, 30 feet in about the last 30 days. So between the algae and the full moon leaving, the fish are starting to kind of perk up a little bit, get a little bit better. So the fishing I expected to improve in the next couple of days this week. But anyhow, we're using, deep diving lures like Lucky Crafts, those types of things, downriggers. I find at the main lake, probably a lot of the fish are 50 to 70 feet deep, probably. Is the better place, and it appears that the water clarity is better in the main lake than it is in Portuguese Cove right now. Every day is different. You just have to test things out, see what's happening. So, I would rate the fishing right now probably about a 2 or 3 out of 10. So it's been affected by all of these factors, with all these things like algae and reducing the water capacity. So anyhow, I was just going to show you one of the fish, one of our average fish. And this right here is one that we just got just a little while ago. He's only about 21 inches. And we had one before that, we're about 24 that we just released. But nice, the fish are really fat. They're in good shape. And, if they're coming up from depths, you need to use a sequelizer or one of the punching fizzing needles right behind their pectoral fin. And learn how to do that so you can release the pressure and they can swim away. Anyhow, that's my report for San Luis Reservoir. The fishing's moderate. Should improve in the next week. Anyhow, if you're interested in a trip, give me a call at Roger George Guide Service, and we'll see what we can do to help you out. Otherwise, keep your eye on Catch America with all the good videos that are coming out. And I look forward to fishing with you in the future. Remember one thing, never give up.
Hey guys, this is Brian Thomas with Three Sons Guide Service. This is your Catch America report once again for the week of May 21st. Once again, guys, just stellar fishing. Can't ask for much better. It's a beautiful lake out here today, beautiful weather. Can't ask for much more. The wind died down, made it kind of flat, calm. It's been little windy the last couple days, but we're making it work. We do have some new regulations for the gates on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. They do open up at 5:30 or 6:30. I do apologize. They open up at 6:30 and they're open till 8:30 at night. And then Monday through Thursday, we still got to do the 8 o'clock routine. Not too fun, but fishing can't get much better, guys. It's full limits pretty much every day. Fish are ranging between 15 to 17 inches. Super clean water temperatures, right around 67 degrees. It's really clear. It was just a perfect fishery this time of year, guys. Can't really ask for much more. If you're looking to get out, book a trip, you can find me on Three Sons Guide Service on Facebook. You can catch us on Catch America on YouTube. And you can also go to catchamerica.com and get all the tackle that we're using on the daily. Don't be afraid to check it out, guys. Hope to see you guys on the next one.